On today's podcast, we're going to be covering taking action to prevent safety issues. So stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
I've said this so many times that it's becoming a broken record, but it's true nonetheless. Many of our podcasts are situations that happen directly to me, and our podcast today is one of them. Yesterday, my family and I went out for coffee together. We enjoyed several cups of coffee with one another, and before leaving, I grabbed myself a to-go cup to enjoy while working. As I was getting ready to get in the car, I felt a searing pain in my hand. The bottom of my to-go cup released just enough to create a stream of scalding hot coffee to come out. Unfortunately, it was a large, so the stream just kept pouring through my fingers. My wife grabbed the cup and took it back into the coffee shop to explain what had just occurred, and the girl behind the counter said, "Oh, that's the second time that's happened." What? Now, I'm not litigious, but that is not the answer that you want to be on record as saying after an incident. Nor is it the response that you should get or want to hear. So how does this ridiculous situation apply to your facility? We always say that if you see something, say something. But what we should change it to is, if you see something, do something. Could you imagine an OSHA representative being told, "Oh, people get hurt in that area all the time"? Spoiler alert, you're not going to like their response. If you know something is an issue, take immediate action to fix it. Don't let another person risk getting injured. It's not worth it. We look forward to seeing you next week for another Warehouse Safety Tips. Until then, have a great week and stay safe.
Before moving on, here's a word from one of our sponsors. If you've ever been to or worked in a warehouse, you know just how important safety is to both management and staff. It's almost impossible to go 10 steps without seeing safety tape, angles, signs, and/or safety products. It's these items that show us how to be safe and avoid danger in the workplace. And if you're looking for the best products to make this happen, look no further than Mighty Line. Mighty Line floor signs and floor markings offer the best industrial products out there. We're proud to have Mighty Line as the official floor sign and floor marking company for the Warehouse Safety Tips podcast and site. Go to mightylinetape.com/safety tips to request a sample pack of their incredible safety signs and floor markings. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. If you visit warehousesafetytips.com, you'll find the show notes for this episode and access to all of our blog posts, previous podcasts, advertiser information, and much more. Thank you for listening to Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.